Greetings and salutations, everyone, and welcome back to more Danganronpa V3, Healing Harmony. Where last time, well, I mean, yes. And, what's his name? Kyo went off to do a seance, so we're gonna investigate now. Okay, everybody's all caught up. Where do you want to start? There's Angie, there is back door, and then there's the people.
Well, let's start by talking to all the people.
Okay, left to right, or?
Right to left.
Yeah, start with Makiro.
Hey.
I just wanted to confirm something. When we got to this lab, you're sure that the front door was locked?
Okay.
Yes, I'm positive. I grabbed the knob and tried to turn it. It really is locked.
I knew it.
The front entrance was locked until Kokichi picked the lock to open it. Kokichi pulled out some thin needles and stuck them into the keyhole of the lock. Clack. There, open sesame. So, he picked the cylinder lock open.
Hey.
Do you think anyone else could have opened their lock besides him?
That's true.
It would have been impossible from the outside. The monocubs took the key. Okay, here it is, but there's only one key, so don't lose it. It'd be bad if you lost it. You wouldn't be able to unlock the door or open it from the outside. Let me see that key. Monodam swapped the key from Monofanny and lifted it to his mouth. Nom. Ah, he ate it.
Then...
So Kokichi is the only one who could have opened or closed the door from the outside, right? I mean, other people might know how to lockpick. Yeah.
Right.
I mean, I feel like that would be something an assassin would know how to do anyway. What do I know? Correct. Only Kokichi would have been able to open and close the door from outside. But someone inside could have opened and closed it as they please.
Huh?
So the front door was locked from inside the room.
No.
Not necessarily, I'm just thinking of possibilities. But in that case, the question becomes how the person who locked the doors got out. How the culprit got out of the classroom after locking the doors. I mean, it's a cylinder lock, can't you just lock it and then go out the door and then close it? I don't know. Maybe it doesn't work the way I think.
I mean, that was kind of my guess too, so...
Art Lab's front door has been added. Gunta.
Why?
Gonta. A murder at nighttime is strange. Impossible, even.
Why?
Why do you think that?
Right.
Because student council make rule that we no can be outside during nighttime. Everyone should have been asleep. No way murder could have happened at nighttime.
Ew.
Do you really think everyone would go along with that rule?
But
it's a Tua rule. Angie say he punish us if we do not follow his rules.
But
the student council wasn't included in that, correct? They could do what they wanted. Angie was also working here at night.
Huh? She was?
But...
No way. Student council would never break own rules.
Poor Gunta, he doesn't even know what they were up to.
Gosh, you poor brain dead baby. Anyway, I can't even really be mad at him. He's just got the brains of a cantaloupe. Anyway, they should have been asleep in own rooms to set good example to others. Maybe Angie got attacked while she's asleep in her room and get brought here.
Gonta, idiot.
If so, Gonta could have saved her, if only Gonta saw. But Gonta was sleeping. Sorry, Angie. Gonta no could save you.
Find it hard to believe that no one went outside, in spite of the student council. Okay.
Yeah, I didn't listen to that shit anyway.
I'm not sure if it's okay to say this or not, but could Tenko be the culprit?
Huh?
Huh? Tenko? Oh, it's not like I have proof or anything, but earlier I heard Himiko say that Tenko was trying to betray the student council.
No.
So you suspect Tenko?
Actually.
Because, as a member of the student council, she would have been allowed into this lab.
Oh, yeah.
That's right, Angie did allow members of the student council to enter her lab.
Oh.
Yeah, Angie had been shut away here working on the ritual by herself since yesterday. She said she would only unlock the door if she heard a student council member's voice.
That's true.
That would certainly point to Tenko. She did betray the student council after all.
No.
It's not that I want to suspect Tenko, but since only student council members would have been let in here. So Angie only let in student council members. That would be Gunta, Kibo, Himiko, Tenko, and Spookie. Of that group, Tenko is certainly the most suspicious. Spookie's account. Okay. And what about you?
I mean, I think I agree that she would be suspicious, but she was with us for one, and for two, Himiko was there, like, after we left.
That's true.
And we know that she died at night, so maybe her. I don't know. This busty brainy beauty has this all figured out.
Huh?
Huh? You mean you know who the culprit is?
What was that? Hey.
Huh? The
What's
culprit?
happening?
Okay.
What the?
It's breaking.
Oh my god. Oh god.
Okay. Good. F2. Okay, we can scroll back up.
Oh, it's breaking. Huh? The culprit? Fuck that.
Shuichi, do we really have the time to be listening to her?
Hey, wait, god damn it. Are you just gonna ignore my genius idea? Just listen to me, okay? Come on, listen to me. Listen.
Okay. Now, hopefully it won't go fast anymore, because I don't know what caused it, so I'm worried, but it seems good now.
This seems cursed.
Yeah, this one's cursed. I don't know why. I'm sorry.
Well, if you're gonna twist my arm, then I'll tell ya. You better thank me for this.
You know.
I know you're all dumber than fleas, but even you know how these weird wax dolls are, right?
They are strange. Are they for the ritual or another purpose?
Well then.
But I figured it would out with just one glance. These are diversions.
Could it be?
Diversions?
Listen up.
Yep, the culprit uses wax dolls to distract us from something.
Got a minute?
What do you mean by that?
What?
How should I know? Isn't that Sherlock Holmes' job?
I knew it.
You're a waste of
Sherlock
time. Maki turned and walked away. I can't say I blame her.
What was that?
Huh? The hell's her problem? She on a rack or something? So, Angie made these wax dolls, huh? The resemblance is pretty uncanny. They say the devil's in the details, you know? Let's just see how detailed these really are.
Hey! Mia tried to look up the wax figure's skirt.
Hey!
What the fuck?
What are you doing? Stop that!
She's so weird.
What?
What? I just wanted to see if this doll was wearing panties. Wait, do you have a doll fetish? Are you excited that your dead girlfriend is a doll now?
Ha! Fucking virgin!
Oh my god. If you like wax dolls so much, then go fuck the doll already.
I'm starting to agree with Maki. Talking to Miyu is a waste of time.
I agree. She is annoying.
The fall from grace in this chapter is real.
God, it is. I hate so many people now. Well, I don't hate Miyu, but I definitely think that she's definitely annoying. She's no longer an S tier, but...
Okay, back door or Angie's body first?
Let's do back door first.
This door is the lab's back door.
Is this?
This door has a sliding lock, and it's still locked.
That's true.
Because no one has used this door since we came in here. I believe Angie's locked this door when she came in, and it's been locked ever since.
Hey.
Oh wait, what's this? Look, there's something gold and shiny on the tab of the sliding lock. Oh no, that dang sword again. Jeez.
Always. It's gotta be at least in one game. That's it too.
Yeah. Wait, wasn't there a golden sword like reference somewhere in the second game too? I don't even remember. I feel like that sword was referenced somehow in that. Couldn't tell you where though, but I vaguely remember it. But anyway, golden shiny. Golden shiny. Could it be?
Is that all right?
Maki, may I see it for a minute? I want to try moving the sliding lock.
So what?
You want to unlock it? Go ahead. Do what you want. Carefully touch the knob of the lock, avoiding the gold parts. It softly slid the door open.
Okay.
Just as I suspected, this lock will slide without much effort. Click. Whether you lock it or unlock it. This could be an important clue. Actually, is that the golden sword right there? In the kaite?
It is.
Still, it's strange that the front door and back door have different locks. The front door that we came in from has a cylinder lock. And the rear door over there has a sliding lock. But by the time we discovered the body, both doors were locked.
Is this?
In other words, this is what you might call a locked room mystery, right? Locked, huh?
You're right.
Yes, the cylinder's lock's key was taken by the Monokumas. What if... Yeah, whatever, Anyway, so both doors... I was gonna say something, but yeah, whatever, I'll wait to theorize.
Okay.
So both doors could only be locked from the inside. But only if you rule out Kokichi's lockpicking, right? He could have picked the cylinder lock on the front door to go in and out of the lab. So he could have created this locked room mystery. It's possible that he locked the door from the outside by picking it after he killed Angie.
If I remember correctly.
That's true.
That's right.
Also, we appeared at an oddly convenient time when we tried to enter the lab ourselves.
I knew it.
He's clearly suspicious. Suspicious. When you say suspicious so much, you just can't say it anymore.
Yeah, it becomes a tongue twister.
It is suspicious, but that solution seems a little too convenient. Kokichi's lockpicking has been added. Okay, now Angie body. Angie's body. She's lying face down in the middle of the room.
What's wrong?
Are you going to take a closer look?
Okay.
Yes, I was planning to.
Got a minute?
Then let's hurry up and do it. We can't afford to waste any time here. Maki didn't hesitate. She stepped past me and walked over to the body. She has no problem with dead bodies. She is the ultimate assassin. Okay, now what do we have up close? And apparently I can look at the kaide from here. And all the bodies. You want the Necromonicon first?
No. Let's look at the bodies first.
Okay, which
The ones
one?
that are hung
Which one you want?
left to right.
Okay. Four effigies hung upside down make the scene particularly eerie. Ropes are dangling from the exposed beams on the ceiling.
If I remember correctly.
Angie made all of these wax figures.
Hey,
Is this rope from the warehouse?
You're right.
I believe so, and that means they won't be much of a clue. Anyone could have gone and gotten these ropes. Maybe the student council should have blocked the warehouse instead of the manhole. The warehouse does contain plenty of things that can be used for murder. It just keeps happening.
Yeah, it does.
Maybe we should
People
seal
are-
it off. That's also where you can get all the cool stuff to play with.
Yeah, that's true.
Anyway, I know that these effigies are just wax, but it still creeps me out.
that's true.
Effigies look exactly like real people. Not just their faces, but their bodies too. The ultimate artist certainly was talented.
By the way,
Why is this effigy hanging upside down? Is this part of the ritual? I'm not sure.
what is it?
If it's not, then why is it like this? Who would go out of their way to hang a wax effigy? Right, if they're going to do this much work, there must be some reason for it. What could it be? Who would do this? The culprit, Angie, or someone else entirely? Effigies hung upside down has been added. Okay. I don't know if they all have separate things or if they're all the same thing, but...
I'd say they probably don't, other than Angie. Or not Angie, but, Kaede.
Right. So you want Kaede next? See
Yeah.
what's different. The 4 effigies, yeah. Definitely the same ones Angie made. But why are they hung up? Is this also part of the resurrection ritual, or is there another purpose? It would take a lot of work to hang these all up. It implies there was a reason behind it. But what is that reason, and who did it? The culprit, Angie, or someone else entirely?
Wow,
Okay,
what
the
a
sword
waste
is
of
its own
time.
thing, that's why. Okay.
Oh.
Nana stabbed into Kaede's wax effigy.
Damn it!
Who did this, and why?
Got a minute?
Let me see.
Wait, this was from, Kyo's room.
Right.
And he said not to touch it. That one person who was fascinated with it is, Kokichi.
Yeah.
That's a little interesting.
Maki nudged me aside, then gripped the katana and pulled it out of the effigy.
Ah!
Wait, this is a crime scene, you can't...
What is it?
You wanted to check the katana, right? Well, you can't do that if you don't pull it out.
Because...
Yes, true, but we have to preserve the scene. Maki paid no mind to my protest and stared at the katana for a while.
Is this...
It's a real katana, but there's gold leaf on it.
Okay.
Yeah, I believe it's the one that was on display in the Ultimate Anthropologist lab. Yeah, Maki's lab gets fake weapons, but then this one gets to be real.
Yeah.
Also, there's
Very
blood at the end of it.
Yeah. So that's where she was stabbed in the throat.
Is that so?
Okay.
We can probably assume this is the murder weapon, judging from the bloodstains on the tip. The edge is too rusty to cut well, but it would be enough to stab.
But...
But why would they go through the effort of using this as the murder weapon?
That's true.
Good question. They could have gone to my lab and grabbed a more suitable weapon. Yeah, the melee weapons were real. The ranged ones weren't real. In her lab.
Could
Actually,
it be...
now that I think about it, if we're looking at it in terms of like symbolism, wasn't that sword used to like cut down like a corrupt leader or something?
Maybe.
So that could be telling us to someone saw it as like justice somehow.
To kill Angie with it, you mean?
Because she was kind of corrupt, because she's, you know, leader of the cult.
Yeah. Cult leader.
Anyway.
Perhaps it's because Kyo's lab is on the same floor. They just grabbed something close by. They may have been in a hurry.
Well...
Or maybe they needed a long weapon like this.
Huh?
A long weapon.
Okay.
My lab doesn't contain swords or any other weapons of this length.
Huh?
Ah, really?
That's true.
I'm not sure how Monokuma found out, but he must know I don't use swords for work. When I first started working, I botched a mission using a katana. I haven't used a sword since, which is fine, because they're a hassle to carry anyway. I suppose everyone's lab is suited to them personally, just like Angie's was. How did they know all this? Anyway, the gold leaf in this katana flakes off easily. It's all over my hand now.
Okay.
Must be pretty old for the gold leaf to flake off that easily.
Got a minute?
Why didn't you say so earlier? My hands are all sticky now. I'll have to wash them later. Maki scolded me, then stood in front of Kaede's effigy.
Hey.
I'm going to put the katana back where we found it. If it's too hard to watch, look away.
Okay.
Ah, thank you. I averted my gaze, and Maki stabbed the katana back into the wax effigy.
By the way...
Even so, why was a weapon stabbed into the wax effigy? A hanging wax effigy, no less. Was it part of the ritual, or was the culprit trying to hide the murder weapon? Perhaps they had no intention of hiding it. They didn't even wipe off the blood. Besides, I'm certain there are better ways to hide the murder weapon than this.
What are you talking about?
Then, what's the reason for this?
That's...
I honestly have no idea.
Well...
We should investigate where this weapon came from. We might find a clue there.
Okay.
The Ultimate Anthropologist lab? Yes, let's do that. I want to make sure the katana indeed came from that room. Gold leaf katana has been added. Okay, Angie, Pool of Blood, or Necronomicon.
Let's do Necronomicon, Pool of Blood, then Angie.
Ah, this book. The instructions for the resurrection ritual are written in the Necronomicon. By performing the ritual as written, you can resurrect one deceased victim.
I knew it.
This was the motive, the Necronomicon.
Hey,
Angie tried to perform the ritual written in this book, right?
Okay.
Yes, if we look at this book, we should learn from the steps of the ritual she was trying to perform. Let's take a look. Wow, nice pictures. The Necronomicon Resurrection Ritual. Prepare an effigy of the dead soul you wish to contact. Everyone may participate. The size and shape of the effigy is irrelevant. Make it out of whatever materials you wish. If it's not obvious who the effigy is supposed to be, label it with the name of the deceased. After preparing the effigy, burn this Necronomicon to ashes. Use caution, be mindful of carbon monoxide poisoning. Sprinkle the ashes on the effigy and repeat the name of the deceased 3 times. Interesting. Then close your eyes and wait. After a while, you should feel a light tap on your back. If so, that means the ritual was a success. The ashes are only good for one use. The ritual can only be performed once, so use it wisely. So these are the steps for the resurrection ritual.
this is stupid.
Angie really believed in this crap. It's pretty obvious that you wouldn't be able to resurrect anyone with this. Under normal circumstances, I'm sure that's true. But in this place, I don't think we can rule anything out. Necronomicon has been added. A small pool of blood has emanated from Angie's torso. This can't be from her forehead. This blood is from the back of her neck.
Is this...
This blood is dry. It must have been spilled a few hours before Angie was killed. Maybe more. Wait, a few hours before she was killed? Interesting.
Yeah, weird.
That fits the 2 a.m. time of death listed in the Monokuma file. Does. Maybe I misheard that. Anyway.
Yeah, well, she was killed, like, early in the morning, so... But they said before she was killed, so...
Did they mean after she was killed?
Yeah, they must mean that, because if
Yes.
you check the Monokuma file, it says that she was killed by a stab in the neck.
Yes. Although there was also a laceration on her face, forehead.
The back of her head.
Yes, she was stabbed in the back of that neck to die, right? But there was a laceration on the forehead as well.
Honestly, I thought it was the back of the head. I could be wrong.
The victim was killed by a fatal stab wound to the back of the neck. Additionally, she has a laceration on her forehead.
Okay, you're right.
Okay. We double-checked. There's blood dripping from Angie's head. According to the Monokuma file, she sustained a stab wound to the back of the neck, as well as a laceration on her forehead.
I knew it.
Killing blow was a single stab to the back of the neck. A sneak attack, most likely.
Well,
Then what do you make of this wound on her forehead? Maybe the culprit hit her in the head before stabbing her from behind.
but
But her 2 wounds are substantially different. Did the culprit change weapons mid-attack?
Oh yeah.
I suppose that would be unnecessary.
remember,
Also, the wound on her forehead looks deep, but it's not bleeding much. What is going on with these 2 wounds? Forehead injury has been added.
Huh?
huh?
What's wrong, Maki?
Got a minute?
Move.
So, my interpretation here is that she must have been stabbed in the back of the neck first. Because if you're using a katana, that would be an awkward angle to stab someone in the back of the neck if they're laying on the floor. And also, for someone to, like, hit them in the forehead, and for it to be deep, that would have to be post-mortem if it didn't bleed a lot. That's my assumption, anyway.
Maki pushed me aside, then lifted Angie's body up by the shoulder.
Is this...
What's this doing crumpled underneath her body?
What is it?
Good thing Maki hears. She's finding a bunch of stuff.
Right.
This is duct tape, right? What's duct tape doing here? I don't know, but it must be related to the case. Look, there are some hairs stuck to the tape. Long hairs. Angie's, maybe? Bloody duct tape with Angie's hair on it. What could that mean? Bloody duct tape has been added.
But
I'm surprised you spotted this, Maki. It was hidden under her body.
So what?
It was partially visible. As a detective, you should have noticed it before I did.
Okay.
Ah, well, that's true. Well, even so, I guess you're still getting used to being around dead bodies. So don't beat yourself up over it.
Okay.
Well then, it's a good thing you're used to corpses, Monty.
Do you want to die?
Huh? Do you want to die?
Sorry.
Sorry, joking. I couldn't resist.
Got a minute?
You don't need to apologize. I was joking too. That didn't sound like a joke, though. Sorry to anyone if you hear dogs barking outside my door, by the way.
I do. Bella, what are you doing?
Having a party out there. Anyway,
I guess so.
Angie's body appears to be exactly as described in the Monokuma file. There were several clues that caught my attention, but I can't draw any conclusions yet. If we think about all the evidence in combination, that might tell us something. Let's continue the investigation for now. Maki, what's wrong?
So what?
It's not that important, but the only time you're reliable is when you're investigating a crime scene. Is that supposed to be a compliment?
Like I'd know.
Ow.
Who knows? You're certainly more reliable than Kaido, at least. That guy is useless. Anyway, let's continue.
That's, blunt.
He is very blunt.
Yeah.
I think we finished investigating everything for now.
Got a minute?
Is this really the time to rest? I don't think we've found enough clues yet. We don't know how much time we have left to investigate, so we need to hurry up.
You're right.
Ah, you're right. First, we should investigate the Ultimate Anthropologist lab. We may find a clue related to the katana.
That's true.
We need to check if the katana really did come from that place. Is something wrong, Maki?
By the way.
It just occurred to me. Why am I acting like you're a partner?
Sure, whatever.
Well, it's fine. Just don't get used to it. It's not as if I ask you, but it's fine by me. It's true that Maki is a tremendous help to me. Yeah. Let's leave this place.
Let's blow this popsicle stand.
Yeah. Were we playing a game that somebody said that? I can't remember.
Maybe?
I think so. But anyway. To the anthropology zone. Oh, that's the door, not that. Walk into a wall. Maki's just like, what?
You really aren't the ultimate detective, are you?
If I remember correctly, the gold leaf katana is from... right here.
No, to the left.
The Caged Child book is still here. Hyo said that he read it so many times he can't recite it by memory. I suppose he doesn't need it to perform the seance. That's true, he doesn't need it. Before going to the thing that's important, talk to other people.
Okay.
First, we should confirm whether the katana used in the murder really came from here.
By the way.
Still, there's tons of weird-looking stuff in this place. I thought it was all a bunch of useless junk at first, but I guess it's not.
Sure, whatever.
Sorry, don't mind me. It's just the sheath. Earlier, the katana was inside the sheath.
Okay.
Maki, the gold leaf katana definitely came from here, I'm certain of it.
That's true.
Does that make Kyo suspicious? This is his research lab, after all.
No.
Not necessarily. Anyone could have come in here and taken it.
That's true.
Fair enough. Anyone could have done the same with my lab, too. Gold leaf katana has been updated.
Oh?
Oh, what are you guys doing here?
You.
What are you doing here? Shouldn't you be helping with the seance? You look so disgusted right now. Then again, I guess that is your signature look.
Anyway.
I forgot to bring something we need for the seance, so I came here back to get it.
Huh?
Something for the seance?
Yeah.
Yep, that white sheet over there. We brought the wooden dog statue in the cage already, but I guess we need that sheet too.
What is it?
I don't get it. Why do you guys need a cage, a wooden dog statue, and a white sheet? Hey, don't ask me. I don't know why we need that stuff either.
So that means...
That's why I figured I'd do a little research on the seance before I got the sheet.
Huh?
Study? So, let's see. Kokichi took a look around and... I heard it was like some old handmade book. Oh, is this it?
Yeah.
Yep, it says Caged Dog Village right here on the cover, so this must be it. Let's see, what does it say about the Caged Child seance? Kokichi flipped through the old book he picked up. Oh, is it this page? It's hard to read, but I can see the Caged Child is mentioned here. Might as well look at it, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, Kyo's drawing the same magic circle as the one in this picture. Okay, let's see. In order to perform the Caged Child, you need 5 people, including the spirit medium, in a dark place with no light.
If I remember correctly.
Just like Kyo said. First, draw the magic circle passed down from the Caged Dog Village on the ground. In the center of the circle, the spirit medium must kneel, curl like a turtle, and rest their forehead on a stone on the ground. Afterward, the other 4 participants must put the iron cage over the spirit medium and cover it with a white sheet. And finally, the dog god must be placed on top of the cage.
I see.
Also, it says we can't step on the magic circle during the preparations. The dog god? Do you mean the wooden dog statue?
Yeah.
When preparations are complete, turn out all the lights to create complete darkness. The seance will begin when the 4 participants are each standing at a corner of the room. The 4 participants, not including the spirit medium, will sing the Caged Child song. After the song, ask, "Is the Caged Child?" Then say the name of the spirit. The spirit medium will reply in the voice of the summoned spirit, and that's all it says. That sounds complicated.
But...
Complicated plans have a better chance of working out in the end, wouldn't you say? Whether it works or not, Hio has been wanting to conduct the seance for a while.
Since I was fortunate enough to obtain one of these copies, I have already memorized it. But I never thought I'd be able to lay eyes on the real one. What a trick of fate.
Right?
Oh yeah, he said he memorized every word of it too. That's probably why he left the book here, because he can conduct the seance without it.
But
is it even possible, contacting Angie's ghost? If you're so curious, why don't you join us, Shuichi?
Huh?
Well, you know.
You should see how it plays out with your own eyes.
See?
There's still time, you know, the seance hasn't even started yet. But, like, there's 4 people in each corner of the room, like, what would happen if there was more people, though?
I don't know.
That's true.
Maybe it's better if you join them.
Huh?
You think so? Are we
I
gonna
don't
kick out
understand.
Kibo because he's a robot and he doesn't count?
Well, yeah, it does say people, so I'm not really sure if it's like specific in that regard.
Well, I'm not going. I don't believe in seances. But whether you believe or not, as a detective, you should be there to observe what happens. As a detective, huh?
Okay.
Yeah, I think you're right. Now you're talking.
Alright!
Well, I'll be waiting for you. Of the 3 empty rooms, we're in the middle room. Middle one, yes. Kokichi spoke as though he was inviting me to go play, then left the room. Each child has been added to the truth bullet section. Anything else I want to click on in here? Not really. I don't think. Let's leave.
Let's get down.
Let's go participate in a seance. The middle one. Spooky music engage.
Hello.
So, Kokichi tells me you wish to participate in the seance as well, Shuichi. You are most welcome to join us,
Oh.
is what I'd like to say. However, only 5, including the spiritual medium, may join.
Oh, man.
What a shame. Well, Keyboy, you're out.
Me?
Why me?
I agree with Kokichi. I was thinking this for a while.
Listen up!
Robots and seances don't mix. They're like toothpaste and orange juice.
You see.
Yeah, that's a really bad combo. Anyway, to be honest, I had the same thought. Your help was appreciated, Kibo.
Why you?
Don't any of you feel guilty for kicking me out after forcing me to come?
That's why we're apologizing.
Do not mock me!
No one's apologized yet.
Oh, man.
Fine, fine, our bad. Just don't get mad and start shooting electromagnetic waves at us.
How rude!
Why would I do that?
Stop it.
Stop whining, Kibo. I want to start this seance as soon as possible. Fine. But I won't get this betrayal, Shuichi.
Don't forget it, yes.
My bad.
What did I do?
So then,
So now Shuichi has joined us. First, some warnings.
do you understand?
Do not enter the magical circle that I've drawn on the floor. It is drawn with purifying salt, so it's easily disturbed when stepped upon.
You drew this magic circle with salt?
That's correct.
I always use salt for magic circles. It makes seances more likely to succeed.
Well then,
Also, it's dark in there, so be sure to watch your step. If the magic circle is broken, not only will the seance fail,
how terrifying.
but it may also unleash a curse.
Okay,
Got it. I'll be careful. I'm surprised you were able to draw this without even looking at the picture.
do not worry.
He's built different.
Yeah.
Anyway, I have the entire document memorized, so this magic circle should be perfect. Of course, I also have the caged child's song memorized. You must do the same.
Do you understand?
I have copied the words to the song down here. Please commit it to memory. Everyone else has already memorized it. After all, you'll be unable to read it in the dark.
Huh?
You have to memorize the lyrics now?
Oh?
You're a detective, so I expect your memory to be up to the task. Here's the melody.
I listened to Kyo sing the song and did my best to memorize the melody and lyrics.
Okay.
Alright, I think I've got it now.
Your memory is extraordinary. You are indeed the ultimate detective.
Well then,
Well then, let us begin the ritual right away.
How exciting!
Yay, we finally get to see Angie.
so then,
Before that, let's choose a spiritual medium. It would work best with a girl. Then, I'll do it. I can't think of anyone but me that Angie's spirit should go in.
No.
No, I'll do it. Because if you're the spirit medium, you won't be able to talk to Angie.
Yeah?
That's right.
You want to talk to Angie, right? Then I'll be the spirit medium. That way, you can say goodbye to her. And after you finish saying your goodbyes, keep your chin up and live life facing forward. Survive with me and everyone else.
Please.
Tenko.
By the way.
Also, Himiko, let me say this one thing. Expressing your feelings is perfectly natural. You shouldn't feel ashamed at all. So, if you feel like crying while you're talking to Angie, go ahead and cry your eyes out. You'll feel better when you do. Well, I mean, laughing makes you feel better too.
Damn it!
And venting your anger onto something can really cheer you up.
Yes.
Train your heart by crying, laughing, and venting your anger, Himiko.
I think you've trained too much.
You're probably right. Seems like the two of them made up. That's good.
so then,
So now that we've decided on a spiritual medium, let us begin.
Yes.
Alright, Himiko, I'll see you later.
now I would like the spirit medium Tenko to sit within the center circle. Please be sure to walk on the path, so as not to disturb the magic circle.
Mm-hmm. Make sure you watch your steps since it's so dark in here.
Next, you must be as a turtle within that circle. Please rest your forehead upon this stone marker I've placed here.
It's just a stone I brought from the courtyard. Are you sure it'll work?
Certainly. It is merely needed as a marker for her forehead to rest upon.
Like this?
This may be uncomfortable, but please endure it until the seance is complete. Whatever you do, you mustn't raise your head or change positions.
Piece of cake! I have 5-star flexibility.
So then,
Starting now, the rest of you must go to work. There are many things left to be done.
let's see.
First, we must place the iron cage on top of Tenko. I shall leave that to Shuichi and Kokichi. And please keep in mind, walk carefully so as not to disturb the magic circle.
Yeah.
Okay, you can count on me. I may not look like it, but I'm actually super duper strong.
Sure you are.
This is the
shouldn't have
tiny
lied.
femboy.
I'm way too weak.
I was about to
for
say
this kind of
that.
stuff.
The bratty femboy. Anyway.
Yeah.
It's made of iron. No wonder it's heavy.
Hold on! Don't just drop it on top of me!
I know. It wouldn't be very funny if a body discovery announcement happened during this.
Please don't jinx us!
I'm tired. So, next, we cover the basket with a white cloth, right?
I shall take that role. All right, everything is prepared. Tenko, how are you doing?
Well, I can only see the floor from this position, but I think I'm fine.
The final step is to place the wooden statue of the dog god atop the cage. The 4 of us may need to do this together. The statue is quite heavy.
Even with 4 people, it's still really heavy.
Himiko's stepping on the salt circle.
Holy crap, this weighs a ton.
Now she's ruining it.
Go ahead.
Their big boots are just too big.
Yeah.
No, it is not much more than 175 pounds.
I'm totally wiped.
I could have used my magic to carry it easily, but seances and magic don't mix.
Are you
Uh-huh,
sure it's
yeah,
okay
sure.
to put something so heavy on top of the cage?
I mean, she's just sealed in there forever now. That's she's never
Yeah.
getting out.
You're just gonna die. It's okay.
The iron cage was made specifically for seances, so it can hold this weight.
Okay. I guess that's fine then.
Now, let us exit the magic circle. Take care to avoid disturbing it. So then,
This is the point of no return, Tenko. After this point, you mustn't speak. The next time you open your mouth, it will be Angie speaking through you.
Got it!
Understood. I will not say a word until the seance is over. Okay, everyone. I'll see you guys after the seance.
well then,
Famous last words. The rest of us shall move to the corners of the room. Please go to one of your choosing.
We each stood in a different corner.
now we darken the room. Kokichi and Shuichi are closest to the candles. Please blow out the candles. You should be able to follow the walls in the dark.
So go back to the corner of the room after it's dark. Okay, got it.
You needn't move, Himiko. There are many gaps in the floor near you.
Yeah, got it.
Once the room is dark, I will begin the song. Please sing along with me. Then, I will call out to Angie. Until she replies, there must be silence.
After the seance is done, Shuichi and I are supposed to light the candles again, right?
Correct. I brought matches from the warehouse, so please use those.
Okie dokie, then I'll blow out the candle now.
I walked up to the closest candle and blew out the flame. The room instantly fell into complete darkness. Pitch black darkness. So dark I couldn't even see my own body. Overcoming my instinctual fear of the dark, I moved along the wall back to my corner. Then began the singing.
At last, at long last.
Kyo led us all in the caged child song.
Young guard dog and little lost girl, sealed within an iron cage. At mountain's bottom, within the darkness, at last, at long last. How many will there be by dawn? Will there be 2 or just 1?
Holy
Will the
God.
guard dog run far away, or did it eat the little girl? At last, at long last.
Spooky shit.
Yeah. We finished singing this song, but I thought I heard an odd sound in the middle of it. What was that?
Say,
Is the caged child Angie Unaga?
He began calling, now if the medium answers.
say,
Is the caged child Angie Unaga?
What's going on?
say.
Is the caged child Angie Unaga?
What's the matter?
What's wrong? Why won't Angie answer?
Hold on.
Himiko, it was very clear that you were not to speak, yes? But something's weird. Why won't she answer?
Maybe it failed?
Let's see.
Let's light the candles briefly.
Huh?
What? Is that okay?
Well,
Just for now.
Confused, I walked along the wall back to the candle. I managed to strike a match and light the candle once again. Hey, what's going on? Did it really fail?
That cannot be.
The sound. That shouldn't be the case. The seance was perfect.
What?
Is Angie not coming? Is that still Tenko in there?
Wow, Tenko's not talking.
I see, yes.
That's a bit freaky. Anyway. I told her that she mustn't speak until the spirit enters her.
She follows orders well, but how about we let her out for now?
Hold on.
Wait. Dark gods such as this need to be started and completed the same way. Those who remove objects from the magic circle must be the same who brought them in. If not, the spirit may stay in the medium's body.
Man.
Seeing as how this was a failure, I don't think any spirit is sticking around, but whatever.
I don't know. Pretty freaky.
Just like setting up, Kyo instructed us how to clean everything up. We are careful to remove everything exactly in the order Kyo directed.
Now, I will remove the sheet.
Kyo pinched the fabric gently and pulled it aside.
Oh?
There's blood.
Perhaps.
Oh my god. Something is amiss. And she was killed.
Yumiko ran toward the cage at a sprint.
Himiko, I told you not to step on the...
But she wasn't listening. She jumped onto the cage and...
Dango!
Fueled by desperation, Himiko grabbed the cage, lifted it up, and...
That's a bad idea. did that happen? A body has been discovered.
Really?
Who would have thought there'd be another victim during the investigation? Maybe Monofanny's green puke was predicting this tragedy.
Ah!
Oh, the puke's color is normal now. I guess it was predicting this.
For now.
Everyone, please assemble in the seance room. The second body discovery announcement played. It didn't take long for everyone to come running.
What?
Tenko, seriously? What is this? How did this happen?
How'd this happen?
Tenko, Gonja is so sorry. Gonja no could protect you.
Got a minute?
Shuichi, explain the situation. I thought you were conducting the seance. What happened?
Well, that's...
I don't know. What's happening?
It's the first time something like this has happened.
What on earth?
I'm surprised too. I never thought a murder would happen during an investigation. I guess for now, you should maybe start the investigation right away.
Say.
Before that, I would like to confirm something. The culprit who killed Angie may be different culprit from the one who killed Tenko, yes?
Huh? If so...
What happens in the event that there are two murders by two people? What if there are two blackened? Will we need to find both of them at the class trial?
That's right.
Now that you mention it, that's a good point. And what would happen if in that scenario?
Yeah?
What would happen? Monodom, what would happen? What would happen?
Not that!
Why do you look lost too, Monodom? I thought you were gonna run things instead of Daddy. I never expected something like this to happen. I don't know what to do. Really, I don't know.
Oh,
Oh man, they're all disorganized. We can't decide the class trial's objective. No, you won't know what to investigate.
Father!
Father always knows what to do. We should ask him for help.
No way!
You're already forgotten? Daddy's no condition to help us. It's all our fault that Daddy ended up like that.
Yeah?
Huh? It's all your fault, Monofanny?
Daddy!
Daddy, help us. We don't know what to do on our own.
Ah!
We gotta use the power of love. That ought to snap him back to normal.
Hey.
That won't work. Father is just an empty shell now.
That's right!
That's not true. Anything is possible with the power of love. You don't understand that because you've never been loved before, Monodom.
Daddy!
Daddy, I love you, so please go back to normal.
Father!
I want to see you, Father. I love you with all my heart.
Aw, you're making me blush.
Here I am!
I knew it was just great. I'm back! Were you good while I was away?
Thank you so much, my adorable darling cubs!
He even licked the fake body of himself.
I was about to say.
With you running the academy, I was able to fully enjoy my relaxing vacation! Oh, that tickles! Father's intense love is getting me all soaked!
Daddy, your tongue feels amazing! This better not awaken anything in me.
No.
I love that. That last one was funny. Man, that vacation was just what I needed. It's important to take a time off to relax.
To tell you the truth,
Normally, most companies won't even let you take time off to go on vacation. But I was able to do it. The secret is just to leave whether you got permission or not.
Wait, so then, who's this baldy?
yeah?
Oh, just a part-timer. I got to cover for me while I was gone.
Hey!
Here's your pay like we agreed on. Now, take it and get out of here.
Why?
Huh? I thought you were supposed to be relaxed. of money and left.
Now that that nuisance is out of the way again. Out of the way. What are you guys thinking about talking about again?
Yeah?
That's right. What happens to your votes if there are 2 blackened candidates?
I'll answer that.
Well, I have an answer for that. It's first come, first served.
Huh?
First come, first served?
Hey,
The blackened who killed the first victim to be discovered will be your target.
in other words...
If the blackened who killed Angie isn't the same as the one who killed Tenko, then only Angie's killer would be considered the blackened. Basically, Tenko's killer wasted a kill, and Tenko herself is a waste of a victim.
Dang.
I mean, I didn't really like Tenko that much, but I think that's a bit bugged. Anyway. Oh, I'll add this to the school regulations, so you can all review it later.
Go ahead!
I also updated the Monokuma file. Do your best to investigate this murder, too.
Father!
Boy, everything is going so smoothly now that Father's running things again. Leaders gotta be able to take decisive action. Indecision is just the worst.
Daddy!
Daddy, you're glowing. You're glowing like a lamp.
Manager hates it. He's gonna kill the other 2. Anyway, there's nothing better than being praised by my cute cubs. There's nothing better than spending time with my cute cubs. For as long as you live, I will never let any of you go.
You just left us behind while you were saying you'd never let us go.
How nice!
That's why it's so amazing. Please lick me some more, Daddy.
So
Oh my
long.
God.
Farewell.
Out of context line right there.
Everything about the Mono Cubs is cursed.
So to make sense of all that,
Listen closely.
If both murders have different culprits, then our vote will determine Angie's killer.
Nope.
we don't even know if there is a different culprit, do we?
Let's see.
True. We should investigate Tenko's death as well, just in case.
How exciting!
Ah ha ha ha. Finally, things are heating up. I'm getting so excited.
Piece of shit!
Oh, you fucking psycho.
Shuichi!
This is bad.
Huh?
This is unquestionably bad. I can't believe Tenko was killed. Everyone's upset and confused, and I'm in no shape to help right now.
But you know,
So, this is where you need to step up.
listen up.
Listen, Shuichi. Listen, Shuichi. The impossible is
too.
possible. All you gotta do is make it so.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Then let's check the Monokuma file first. Wait, it's also Monokuma file number 3. Anyway.
Yeah.
Confusing. Anyway, the victim is Tenko, Chabashira, the ultimate Aikido master. The body was found in the middle empty room on the 4th floor. The time of death is approximately 11 a.m. The only visible injury is a stab wound to the back of the neck, the same way the other one died.
Oh. It must be the same killer then.
Like, that would check out. Stab wound on her neck, the same as Angie's cause of death. Doesn't look like a coincidence. Maybe it's Angie's curse. Curse?
Jeez.
God, not again. Curse!
Oh god.
Hey!
What? Curse?
Kaito, calm down!
No way there's a curse! Don't screw around!
You're the one who's screwing around. Do you want to die?
Slam. A dull sound reverberated throughout the room.
And then he was killed.
Are you okay?
Kaido, are you okay?
My bad.
My bad, Shuichi. I'm starting to feel bad, but for a different reason. I'm gonna get some fresh air, so I'll leave this to you and Makiro.
Probably because he got his lungs punctured from his broken ribs.
Kaido left the room, still a bit wobbly.
Should we resume the investigation? Time is of the essence.
That's correct.
True. We haven't time to mourn Jinko's death, as our own lives are at risk.
This is...
That's true, but Angie and then Tenko. And to think, earlier I was suspicious of Tenko. I'm sorry, Tenko.
How can this be?
It all Gonta's fault. Gonta failed to protect friends again.
Tenko's death caught us all off guard. Everyone is panicking. I have to keep it together. I have to work harder. Because I'm a detective.
Well...
It's too dark in here. We can't investigate, even if we wanted to.
Got it.
I want to bring candles from other rooms to make this room bright, okay?
No.
No, that won't be necessary.
Ah,
Yes, that's not necessary at all.
Huh?
Huh? Why?
listen up!
Show him, Kibo. Show him your new power.
New power?
His eyes lit up! I, Mew Iruma, the gorgeous girl genius, have installed a new function in Kibo.
Just leave it to me. I will become the guiding light that shines on you all.
Shine on, shine on! Shine on, you crazy fucking diamond!
Oh, man.
Man, what a lame function. You should have made him like a transformer or something.
It's okay.
But it's bright now, so we should hurry and investigate.
Okay.
Yeah, you're right. Kibo's flashlight function has been added. Why is that evidence? Oh.
I don't know, but I guess.
Okay, there are candles, there are statue, cloth, Tenko's body, the magic circle, and then all the people.
First, how long have we been recording?
1 hour and 2 minutes.
I think we should split it here.
Okay then, if you want to. Everyone. I like how the other one there was a murder and then we stopped right at this exact scene basically. And now the next one and we stop right here. But
Yeah.
So everyone, if you enjoyed this, then liking, subscribing, commenting, and sharing are all appreciated. The most important thing though, that thou must absolutely do is have a nice day.